Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Hey Guys, How's It Going? Plays Hollow Knight.
Yeah, we're playing Hollow Knight.
Playing Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight's good.
It is a very good game.
I haven't played it.
Should.
Yeah.
It is a very good game.
But we're not letting you this time.
Yeah. Ben's playing this game. He's going to hopefully be a real gamer this time.
I've actually practiced this game in contrast to my Fury playthrough whenever I went in that game cold. For this playthrough to not be actually 40 hours.
Hey.
Which is what my first playthrough was. My first playthrough is 40 hours.
I mean, that's how most games are. Like, a first-timer's run through Dark Souls will probably take a lot longer than our playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Which is only 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And we did a good amount of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. It's the Hollow Knight.
Wait, that's
No,
the
it's
Hollow
not.
Knight?
What are you talking about, Ben?
That's the Hollow Knight.
No, Ben. We can't say that. Spoilers.
Who's the Hollow Knight?
Spoilers. That was the Hollow
That was
Knight.
not the Hollow Knight. It's nobody.
What is a Hollow Knight?
It's nobody.
It was the guy you just saw.
What is a man?
Jesus Christ, Ben.
What is a man
Bleep
but a featherless chicken? Oh, look. The Hollow Knight.
Yeah, the real Hollow Knight.
Who is this?
It's the Hollow Knight.
Wait, that's the Hollow Knight?
Yeah, that's the Hollow Knight.
Wait, who is that?
Hollow Knight.
I forget his name. What do they call him? The Vessel?
Yeah, Hollow Knight.
This game's hand-drawn, by the way.
It's
If
beautiful.
you couldn't tell.
It looks very good. I like their uses of whites and blacks and grays.
Did you know this isn't the Hollow Knight's first appearance?
Where's the Hollow Knight's first appearance, Kyle?
In this other game that Team Cherry made, it's on Newgrounds if you want to play it. It was called like Bug Knight or something, and it was about you played as that guy collecting fruit.
Neat.
They made it in a 24-hour game jam, so
Good
it
job.
wasn't like that good, but they really liked the character design, so they wanted to make something more out of it.
That's fine.
Bam! They got Hollow Knight.
Bam!
Probably one of the best indie games ever made.
We'll play Shovel Knight later.
I would I haven't played Hollow Knight, but I feel like one of the best indie games ever. Like, yeah, I've always heard good things about this, but I wouldn't say it's the best indie game ever made. That's subjective.
I think you're gonna change your mind by the end of this.
Well, he's not playing.
Yeah, I'm
He
not
doesn't know
playing.
how good it feels to jump around. So
Yeah.
in this game, your jump is based on how long you hold the A button. So if you just tap it, it's small, but if you hold it, you go all the way up.
Neat.
So you get a lot more control out of it. And then the platforming just gets better and better as you go on, because you get more movement skills.
Yeah, there's a lot of indie games, and
There's a couple.
wow, you just you hit those spikes with your needle.
Nail.
Nail. You hit those spikes and you bounced up. Didn't
Yeah.
know you could do that.
Wait, it's select. That's inventory. There's the nail.
Dude, we got an achievement, Charmed.
Yay.
Does that pop up? Does that pop up in game? Or
It might for the bigger achievements. I didn't notice.
because I know that some games, some
So-
games have like achievement things in the game.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure. Whoops. I didn't mean to do this. Fuck. Anyway.
I read that they designed the world first, and then they designed the story around the world.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The story is interesting. It's very vague.
It's like Dark Souls.
Yeah. That's why this is the best.
It's environmental. That's what I mean
I'm
by
sorry. Did you just compare a video game to Dark Souls?
that. Yeah.
Bro, they're like the Dark Souls of indie games.
No, the Dark Souls of indie games is like
Salt and Sanctuary.
actually yeah.
Salt
No,
and Sanctuary an indie game?
yeah.
Damn.
It's a really good indie game.
It's on the Vita, so you know that their developers make bad decisions.
I played it on the Vita because I have it in PlayStation, which means
You
I have it
know,
on the PS4 and Vita. And I was playing a bunch on the PS4, and it's like a great game. I opened it up on the Vita because I was going downstairs with some friends to like watch a movie. And I tried to play it on the Vita. I'm like, this is like the worst game ever.
What was I gonna say? Okay, since this game was not based, this game was funded on Kickstarter, almost completely. It was 1 tier away from getting a Vita port. It got a Switch port, and then I think the next one was a Vita port.
Man, I wish that Vita wasn't only popular in Japan.
Japanese.
The developers also decided to include some Kickstarters that weren't reached, which, like the new game coming out, where you play as
What is it called?
what's her name?
Silk Song.
Silk Song, yeah. You play as I forgot her name.
Hornet.
Hornet's cool.
Yeah.
Isn't
I can't wait
like,
to play that game.
Is that like a lot of people's favorite characters?
I mean,
Character?
she's the only waifu.
There's cartographer. You get a map.
You don't need a map though.
I don't need a map, but it's gonna be good if just in case I get lost. So if you hold it, you'd see.
Because you got that map inside of your brain.
Yep.
Your Brian.
My big old Brian.
But this is just one of those games I never got around to like playing and getting, just because like I've always heard good things about it, but it was never on my radar.
Me neither. And when it came out on, I guess I got on the PC, but never really played it. When it came
Played
out on
on
the
the
Switch,
Switch.
though, that's what got me really into this. I was on a trip in Ireland and had nothing better to do.
That's the right way.
So I played a whole lot of Hollow Knight
That's
while I was
nice.
in the car. It was like
So there's what
my
that's a heart
parents-
piece.
Yeah.
Does it give you more hearts?
It's a fourth of a heart.
Mm. But
So I associate Hollow Knight with Ireland. Shout out to the Irish.
Big shout out to my potato people in the audience.
good old potato people. I don't think I've played like any Metroidvanias.
This is the first one I played and I really liked it.
I've played Castlevania first.
Haha.
Yeah.
Am I right?
My first Castlevania game was Aria of Sorrow.
All right, this is gonna be weird. So the first
And
boss
that
we're
is a
gonna do
great
is
game.
Grub Mother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Castlevania people.
What are you skipping, dude?
No, I'm not skipping him. I'm just getting the little dude first,
Okay.
Little
and
dude?
he's over here. This is the first boss in the game.
Groove's mother?
Not
Gross
for
Mother.
me. I always go to the False Knight.
Well, yeah, I do too. It's just I want to get this guy. Okay.
Okay.
I'm doing really poorly.
What are you doing?
There we go. Okay, so one of that boss's main attacks is she charges up and then she bounces up and down, but she didn't do that. Ew.
Why is it moving? What's inside of it?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh,
I'm getting hit a lot.
those are enemies.
You are. Getting hit in this game feels really bad.
Yeah? I mean, doesn't getting hit in most games make you feel bad?
This one is exceptional in it though. Like, you get hit in this and you really feel
Okay,
it.
I don't think I can get up there actually. Yeah.
No, you need to
That's
dash.
that's a charm dealer.
So how much of this game did you practice?
I practiced maybe half of it.
Honestly, if you really wanted to practice, you would have gone to like the DLC, the Pantheons. Just
Yeah.
rush those boss all charms on.
Because for me with Dark Souls 2, I literally like got through the first little bit of the game and I'm like, alright, I know exactly what I'm going to do. And then I made a fucking mistake.
You started the game.
No, Dark Souls 2 is actually fun. Like, that's the thing is that, okay, so Dark Souls 2, as I say many times in the Dark Souls 2 series, is a good game, it's a bad Dark Souls game. If you want Dark Souls, don't play that game.
Ah, here comes one of my favorite characters.
That's why
Never
I like
mind.
to play, wait, what?
What to call him. This is the fast travel.
Yep. He's one of my
Wow.
favorite characters.
He's cool.
But I guess we're not going to talk to him.
Well, we don't need to go anywhere right now.
I know.
Well, this is not one of those games where you have to talk to the fast travel guide to be able to unlock it. You just have to bring him there.
Yeah, you just have to buy the bell
No, you bought the belt? When?
just now.
Wow.
So these guys,
Yay.
they're grubs. That's it.
I think I remember you telling me the thing with the grubs.
Yeah.
If
You
you
gotta-
get all of them.
You
Yeah.
gotta find them. Oh,
I
if
might
you,
have.
if
And
you
it's
get
like,
all of them, you get a really cool
big.
charm. I use that term a lot.
It's good.
It's really good in the Pantheon.
I don't
DLC.
use it a lot because I'm normally not at full health. It's basically the Master Sword where if you're at full health you get a projectile.
Yep.
Ah,
That's it.
I have that, but I also have a build that like lets me heal really fast and attack really fast, so I'm constantly getting soul, and I'm also constantly healing if I get hit.
oh, that's neat.
I don't really worry about builds in any game that I play.
I worry about builds a lot in every game I
don't.
play. Like Warframe.
Yeah.
Like, if you had saw my builds for my Warframe, you'd have been like, I just like throw this shit in here. I'm just like, alright, so here I have 175% efficiency, so I get max efficiency. And I have a lot of endurance here, so I have even more efficiency on my channeling skills.
There he is.
False Knight.
Doesn't
Don't look
this
very
remind
false
you
to
of
me.
Dark Souls?
Alright, so
Yeah, it's a man in a suit of armor. This is Dark Souls.
Yeah.
give me the rundown of the
There
lore
he
of this
is.
character.
Okay, so the armor belongs to one of the main knights of the Pale King, but that knight died, so this grub showed up and he took the armor.
Took his exoskeleton.
Yeah,
Who is the Pale King?
you'll see him later.
Oh, that's complicated. There's a nice 30-minute video on YouTube you can watch about it. Link in
Oh.
the description below.
So it's one of those.
I told you this game's lore is like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Just like Demon Souls, who really is King of Rock? Not the one you're thinking of.
Yay.
Doesn't this game remind you of Kingdom Hearts?
Never played it.
You're the only one that's played Kingdom Hearts.
So like, get this. The main character has like this weird sword. Same case in Kingdom Hearts.
There we go.
Because like, you know, like they use keys in Kingdom Hearts to use swords. Like this guy, he uses a nail. Like
You
who does
fucking
that?
killed him, Jesus Christ.
You can kill his brothers later if you want.
Why?
They're just crying over his dead body, but it's not optimal to do so.
Wait.
Yeah, it's optimal to hit him with the Dream Nail because it gives you full soul.
Yep.
What?
Who's this?
His mallet was a bug.
Oh.
I
Ow.
never noticed that.
I love this game.
This game's got some like really nice flavor to it.
Just wait till we get to Deep Nest.
Deep Nest?
Yeah.
What is Deep Nest?
You'll see.
Am I gonna have to wait and see?
Mm-hmm.
So where are we going to next?
We're gonna go get our first
Ability.
ability. Yeah. Something other. We
Then
can do
jump.
something other than healing with soul.
Oh, is that the like big projectile that you shoot out that you're
Yeah.
gonna get?
I see Ben does Let's Plays like I do. If you want the full story, you're gonna have to play it yourself.
Yeah.
I mean,
Environmental storytelling. Pff, Mash X. Fuck that shit.
the way I do is I just mash through the thing and talk over the dialogue, and I'm like, if you want to know it, I'll give you the synopsis right now. That's all you need to know.
Did y'all ever play with roly polies?
No, I didn't.
You never play with
bugs.
roly polies?
I didn't play with bugs.
Those shits were so fun to play with, but there's one.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
as a kid.
The only time I ever saw roly polies is when they were already dead.
that's
I
sad.
forget
Whenever
what I
they're
did with them.
alive.
Did you just like take them and like throw them around like balls? Or...
Fuck no.
No.
What the fuck, Kyle?
I don't know.
What would you do with them?
I don't remember. I just remember liking them because they rolled into balls.
Hmm. I'd make them roll into a ball so I could pick them up, and then I'd put them in my hand, and then have them unravel, and then like just make them go back into the ball as many times as I got until I got bored, and then I'd just like put them back in the grass.
Yeah.
Wow.
I probably did something similar.
I just kind of like played football with the local kids.
It's a big one.
Oof.
Look at the big one.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember you doing
I used to
this.
play
Yeah, I did this.
baseball and kickball with the local kids.
Dude, kickball was the most fun.
We played fake football.
We did play fake football.
in airsoft where the kids would cry immediately.
Did I
It
play
was
airsoft
great.
with the local kids? It was dumb because like the older kids all had like CO2 powered airsoft guns, and it was just like, come the fuck on! I just want to like shoot the pew pew without like feeling like I'm gonna die.
Ben and I were playing airsoft, but like we didn't want to use the powerful guns because we wanted to like hit a window and break it, so we were using the spring powered airsoft guns.
That's what I used.
We were winning, and so there was this guy, we'll call him T. He got his electric auto, like semi-automatic rifle out, and we did not like that. So I got my CO2 pistol out, which no matter what, it's CO2 is always going to be electric in power.
The CO2 shit was the one stuff that stung.
And like
Stung.
it wasn't even loaded, and I just remember faking him out and be like, if you don't put the gun down, I'm firing. And I was at like point blank too, and he was just like, dude don't, and I'm like, put it away then.
Kyle, the negotiator.
I could just imagine Kyle like holding it sideways, pointing at him like, "Yo, I'm gonna put a cap in your ass if you don't put that shit away."
Just 11-year-old Kyle be like, hey, if you don't do this, I'm gonna shoot ya. You little bitch.
I'm gonna buy this charms that lets us.
Bapanada.
So this is the cartographer's wife.
Iselda, the only other waifu in this game.
Yeah.
Zelda?
Iselda.
Oh, Zelda.
So her husband is off like all the time, selling and making maps. So she runs her shop up here. So if you miss him in an area, she'll sell it.
Bapanada.
Pampanada.
Pampanada.
This game is in Italian.
Is it?
So now the map is actually like good. So now if we go to the big map, you can see, wow, look. All right. Next episode.
Next episode.
That's all the time we got.